The project has not only encouraged women to participate as farmers, but has also encouraged them to take on managerial and leadership positions in the farmer associations.
The project has made efforts to ensure that women participate in their own right as farmers. We have about 580 farmers are women farmers out of 1,610. That gives us about 38% of the women that are participating in the project. Many women have benefited from the project and they are happy today. They are getting their own income and making decisions on that money.
When we were implementing this project, we took into consideration the gender issue because there was a deliberate effort which was taken by Kalangala district government when it was allocating land to give it to women.
They took us for training in oil palm cultivation until we started planting. We got our plots, got the seedlings off the trucks, and planted them in spite of the negative talk about oil palm at the time. We, the first farmers, were trained well and given fertilizers which we applied to the plant. And my bunches are very big. And I can tell you, I have 3 acres and I earn about 300,000 Uganda shillings per acre per month. I used to collect silverfish for boat owners for 100 shillings. When the oil palm project came, we welcomed it with my husband because we were already farmers and had gone through tough times.
I
am delighted with this oil palm project because it has given us jobs. We had no proper jobs here, but right now I employ 15 people and I pay them well.
Instead of hiring labor, we will do the work and use the loan money to pay ourselves. We harvest 3 times in a month, and during the rainy season we can harvest up to 6 times a month.
We have benefited greatly as a family. I have acquired 2 trucks that transport my produce to the factory. My wife has a luxury car that we use for going out and taking children to school.
I earn between 3 to 3.5 million shillings a month. I could take it to the house where I used to live, which I now use as a kitchen. And I still wonder how I could have stayed in such a house. In terms of working with the households to ensure that we don't have challenges around there, we're training them in financial management as a family so that they can learn to save and they can learn to invest the money. We're also implementing what they call the household mentoring methodology so that the farmers can plan together. And when they plan together, they are able to work as a team and invest the money. And that helps to reduce the challenges that come with income.
Now, at the time of harvesting, this is where we have had a lot of gender-related issues, including gender violence. When it comes to harvesting, the women who are given land by word of mouth, when the incomes now come in, now the word of mouth is the rest. Now they want a paper, and so many now want to own up the land themselves. So we are working closely with the district land office, we are working closely with the probation office to see that at least the gender issues with regard to women are not so much related. The key community and the fishing communities which we have, and the plantation workers.
Key population diseases are defined as population at risk of HIV with a number of predisposing factors. Yeah. These are fishermen. Of recent we have oil palm growing workers, those who work in the palm plantations. We have commercial sex workers as part of the population. Yeah. People living with HIV also own farms. So it is from that angle that as a forum we try to engage the trust and its partners.
Because we didn't have the component, we didn't have the expertise of HIV/AIDS, we had to get partners, and that is Kafofano, to make a collaboration between Kafofano and the Kalangala Farm Growers Trust, so that we give sensitization to all our oil palm farmers. We are also focusing on the youth. We are actively participating in all the youth programs to see that we bring up quite able-bodied youth, and also the youth benefit from the oil palm project.
I'm talking about hope among the people. Here, the people, you can even look at their faces. They are happy. Just by looking at them, they are happy because they have hope.
I have greatly benefited from oil palm thanks to the government of Uganda.
I applied also and became a field operations manager. I successfully went through. It involves a lot of work basically in the field. We have about 8 trucks. We have FFB to collect. We have fertilizer distribution. We have fertilizer application with the farmers. We have to do extension to the farmers. It is our role to give them the best ways of managing the application. But the biggest activity we now do is FFB collection, where now we are collecting we are going to 2,000 tons per month. We have about 1,600 farmers whom we need to be linked to. Of course, we also work with the credit department to ensure that the farmers get the loans for doing the activities. We need to help them verify whether the right people are getting the right amounts of money.